What's up, me? So, I'm back in my nocturnal phase. I'm waking up at like 9 p.m., 10 p.m., even 1 a.m. So, I'm up all night. And of course, as you all know, I'm unemployed. And I'm just hanging out on my phone all day. So, I'm on Twitter. And I like being up all night because that's when all the British people and like the Europeans, that's when they're active on Twitter. And I love my country, but I definitely enjoy communicating with these people. So that's just to explain why I'm up at these odd hours. So I like to keep up with the drama. I'm a big rap fan. I've committed crimes. I'm not like a gangster by any means, but I'm into it, I guess. And so I guess a famous rapper who I'm a big fan of named 21 Savage had an affair with some rap lady and got her pregnant, and she's coming out with a new album using her pregnancy in the photos, even though the pregnancy is the product of infidelity. So obviously that's very scandalous. And so I'm just scrolling through my Twitter. I don't know who this guy Jack Freeman is. I've literally never heard of him. But the algorithm puts him in my feed for whatever reason. And so I'm over here, man. Joe, you know me. I like to bullshit. I like to play games. And so I figured I would say this little joke. And I assumed that it would go under the radar because almost everything I say on Twitter goes under the radar. I don't get likes. I don't get responses really for most of the stuff I say. So to me, it was just like, just a little facetious thing to say to make me giggle. I love black infighting so much. Hope this all gets sorted out, guys. And see, to me, the reason why that is a joke is because you see a lot of pro-black people on Twitter talking about how they gotta stick together and stop being divided. So I was just tongue-in-cheek, just playing along, making this joke. I didn't know this guy was famous or something. Look at my tweet. It has 32,000 views, and I only posted it 7 hours ago. For me, those numbers are crazy. That's not anywhere near my doghouse or wheelhouse. Not doghouse. Maybe doghouse too, fuck it. So anyway, here's where it gets fun. So this guy Jack Freeman, who made the original tweet, and then I responded with my tweet. I totally did not expect anything like this. So he says, I slapped the piss out of bald, middle-aged, pencil-dick white boys the most. Mind your fatherless business. And so that's got 1,300 likes since 3 hours ago? See, numbers like that is crazy. So someone saying they want to slap the piss out of me has got 1,300 likes. So you already know I hit the jackpot. I'm fixing to pass the time real easily because there was a lot of response. And of course, the funny part about this is that he spelled bald, B-A-L-L-E-D, instead of B-A-L-D, which, let's get one thing straight. I'm not bald. You can literally see my hair on my head. You see, because the definition of the term bald is not having hair on your head. So therefore, if I have hair on my head, I'm not bald. But it gets better, man, because the responses are people making fun of him, and these people aren't agreeing with me. They just already don't like this guy for whatever reason. What's his bio? It says he's a singer-songwriter. He's from Houston. I used to mess around with a lot of Houston rap. I've been to Houston. I definitely wouldn't go back there now, but I went there when I was young and dumb. But, you know, obviously that place is a shithole and very dangerous. I wouldn't recommend anyone visiting any city that has more than 500,000 people. But anyway, he's got 3,500 whole followers, so you know he's super famous, right? So, like, okay, so my response is my favorite LeBron James gif. We're like, oh, wow, you're gonna slap me because I'm bald and pencil dick. And yeah, I don't know how he figured out the physique of my penis. That's kind of creepy, but he's got me. It's definitely a pencil dick. So, and the whole fatherless thing, you know, friends of the channel, y'all know that he secretly got a diss in there. But you know, obviously he doesn't know my father just died. He's more trying to say like, you know, I was raised without a father. So that was like a double entendre, like an accidental thing that he got, right? So you can see that people are like bald, and then this dude's like, unfortunately you made this easy for him, my N-word. And I did like this tweet, but he got all offended because you know, he wasn't talking to me, so I unliked it for him. Anyway, this video is for me, by the way. If you think this is nonsense or anything, just remember, I'm making this for me so I can watch this in the future. But I appreciate the comments, no doubt. I got a little bit racist right here, but I was really still trying to provoke these people. And someone says, another Neanderthal with a 13 IQ threatening people. And you see, that is one of the dangers, is that my comment did attract like a couple of like legitimate like black people haters. Like, I don't actually hate black people. I'm just talking shit. Like, it's just banter. Like, I literally don't hate black people. But there are people who do, and they were attracted to this tweet as well. And so some of them came in with the heavy hitting stuff. So this one was funny as hell to me. It's like, bro, you misspelled bald, B-A-L-L-E-D, bald. Like, I'm bald. Like, no way he said bald. And then this dude's laughing. How did that nobody trigger you so bad? Because I'm the nobody, and this dude got triggered, right? And then, you know, there's a couple of like harsh racist comments in here that, you know, I'm not really about all that, you know. I'm just talking shit, but I'm not actually here for the hatred. I know I'm playing with fire doing this, though, for sure. So I should take more accountability for my actions. But this has always been like a hobby of mine on Twitter. It's just like, because there's like this side of like black Twitter where like they just talk shit about white people constantly, which, you know, I'm not like a white supremacist or nothing. Like, I don't care if you talk shit about white people, but at the same time, you know, it kind of like sets me up to think of ways to diss back, because I am white, you know, undeniable, I am white, so it's hard not to feel a little bit defensive. So, you know, I just come here and made these jokes about, you know, how they're infighting and stuff. Here's a guy telling him, you are a bitch ass, just like straight up. You know, so like, yeah, not everybody agree with this guy. No shot, you spelled it bald. So like, that was the real big joke of this whole thing, right? And then so here's the whole other aspect, where it's like, well, here.
Shut your bitch ass up before I get to talking shit about you.
So I got that one. He said, nah, it ain't no infighting. We all collectively on your ass. So I said, so basically I united y'all. I guess that means my work here is done. You're welcome. And look, guys, it's jokes. I've been laughing my ass off, because I know they take this shit dead seriously. And look, this is my favorite right here. Being accused of not being white. So viewers of the channel, friends of the channel, you've seen my videos. You know for a fact that I'm white. There's no denying it. So it's always, this isn't the first time I've been told this by somebody. this probably isn't even really a white dude. I've had other people say that about me before, that they've said that I'm a black person pretending to be a white person. And you just don't understand how endlessly amusing that is to me. It's just so funny, right? So yeah, this probably isn't even really a white dude shaking my head. That's how weird life is now. Can't even react to this kind of behavior. This could be AI, someone pretending to be white, Mossad agent or whatever. Basically, I'm praying this is just a troll account. Very embarrassing if not. And look, I'm not a troll account, but I am joking. And I do troll, but I don't only troll. I also share my honest opinions about topics too, and I also compliment people. I don't only just talk shit to everybody. I try to keep it well-rounded. But I definitely do fuck with people. I mean, look how hilarious this is. Of course I did it. So yes, the grandest compliment of them all. I'm not really white. Thank you. You should see how white people respond to me when I have a thugger PFP. So yes, my favorite rapper, Young Thug, right there at the top if you don't see him. Here's my favorite rapper. So a couple months ago, I made a PFP of his face, a profile picture of his face for my account, right? And then I would respond to whatever tweet, whatever was the topic of the day. And I would have white people accounts talk to me like I'm black because they don't know who Young Thug is. So when they see my profile picture, they just assume that I'm this black person in my profile picture, even though it's Young Thug, like a really famous rapper. And like the way they talk to me is just so different. It's actually kind of sad, That's why, black people ain't lying when they say they get treated differently, because I seen it, man. Like they start calling me lazy and all this other shit because they think I'm black, even though I'm not black. It's just really funny, man. I love Twitter, bro. A lot of adventures in Twitter. See if there's any other points. I got a lot of attention. It's real fun. People calling me a loser. Because I guess I am or whatever. I mean, it's fine. I'm not like worried about that. I got Jesus on my side, so I don't think I'm a loser. But I definitely have room for improvement too. But anyway, this dude Jack Freeman, he never replied again. He said he's gonna slap the piss out of my bald, middle-aged, pencil dick white boy. Okay, so but he never came back, so I don't know. I mean, I don't even know who this guy is. I was just joking. I didn't really think this joke was going to be noticed. You gotta admit, it's a good joke, especially if I'm trying to elicit a reaction. It works. Look at that, 34,000 views. Alright then, I'm sure I won't regret uploading this one. I guess I'll talk to me later.